Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Supriya Khanpur and today we're going to talk about something which you might have heard about somewhere or the other. I'm very sure about it, from your friend, through an internet, through a billboard, and that is called Ayurveda. So people who do not know about it, we'll start from the basic. Ayur means life or longevity, and Veda means sacred knowledge or science. So when it comes together, it is called science of life. So, a couple of years back, I got intrigued by this subject and I started researching a lot. I read a lot of textbooks. I read a lot of articles online, and I saw a lot of YouTube videos, and all I could conclude was that somehow or the other, in small and tiny pieces, I was applying Ayurveda through my childhood, but I was not very consistent about it. I was applying it in parts. For example, I'll give it to you. Like when I was kid, I used to have these patches, the dry patches here on my skin, especially on this area, and it was a flaky patches. In winters it was very, very irritating. Yeah, I used to feel a lot of pain, so I used to cry and go to my mom and tell her that you are not buying me any good creams to apply on my face. Look what's happening, my skin is ruined. So my mom was very chilled out. She used to just listen to me, and then she used to open the refrigerator, take out the fresh cream from the milk, and she used to tell me, go and apply and wipe it off after like 15-20 minutes. And I used to do that, not realizing that this is the part of Ayurveda. So what is Ayurveda? Basically, it is healing your body in a natural form, and I have always been a fan of applying natural things. Like currently also, I'm not wearing any makeup. I just took beetroot and I just applied it on my cheek and something on my lips, and I just applied my liner, and voila, I was done. So I do not believe in applying makeup as well. I just go for natural things. I feel that your skin should be radiant enough that you should not require makeup. So that's what I think, and that's how I am, and that's what made me research about Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is basically a science of healing a body through a plant-based medicine. So there is no allopathic or any chemicals involved in treating any kind of disease, even from a common flu to cancer. Everything can be healed through plants. That is what Ayurveda says, and it has proved a lot of cases. If you research, if you Google it out, you will know that how vast the science is and how beneficial it has become for mankind. According to Ayurveda, the Mother Earth, the planet, is made up of five components, and that is air, water, earth, fire, and ether. Ether means space. So when these five elements combine together in a human body, it forms three doshas. So three doshas are Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So Vata is a combination of air and ether, which is space. Pitta is combination of fire and water, and Kapha is a combination of earth and water. So every human body has these three doshas according to Ayurveda. So when these three doshas are imbalanced, something wrong happens into your body. And when you balance these three doshas, your body will be fit and fine. And how do you balance these three doshas? Ayurveda says these three doshas can be balanced only and only through food and following a good lifestyle. Ayurveda is not something that you just do it one day and you just leave it the next day and you are like, no, Ayurveda didn't work for me. This is not something that you do one day. This is something that you continuously do. It's a lifestyle. And there are a lot of people who have this kind of misconception in their head that if you want to follow Ayurveda, you have to be very spiritual, which is absolutely wrong. And there are some people who have this misconception that it's something like magic or something related to horoscope or mystique, or I don't know what all bullshit people think about Ayurveda, which is absolutely wrong. Ayurveda is a very simple science, if you apply in your life, you will always live happily in your life. These three doshas have to be balanced, and how it can be balanced? Only when you know what doshas you have. So Ayurveda revolves around knowing your doshas. Once you know your doshas, you will be able to treat yourself. and once you balance your dosha, you will remain fit and fine. So how do you get to know about your doshas? So I'll tell you something. I went through a lot of articles, and there are a lot of questionnaires available online. If you just google it out, I want to know my dosha, there will be a lot of links where there'll be a lot of questionnaire. You just have to answer some questions, and they will give you a result. What I did was I referred to couple of links, okay, and simultaneously I was answering a lot of questionnaires, and I noticed that if one link is giving me one result, the other link is giving me absolutely a different result. So I was very confused, like how to how to know about my dosha, how to know about my constitution, because doshas are unique to you, like your thumbprint is unique to you, right? Similarly, your doshas are unique to you. So even your mom will not have the same dosha. Of course, your thumbprint is not copied by anyone, right? So it is your unique identity. Similarly, your doshas are unique identity. So when I started taking a lot of questionnaires, I understood that this is something that will not work for me, because I'm a person who reads a lot, and when I read something, I understand it, and when I understand something, I easily grasp it. But this was something that was very tricky for me. I was not able to understand, okay, this is more, this is less, what is what. So I started applying a reverse approach. So, what usually people do is they learn about Ayurveda in depth, and then they start applying in their life. What I did was I took a reverse approach. I started applying in my life by reading a lot of things. I started applying in my life, like what is my problem, like if I have hair fall, if I am feeling anxious, if I am having dry skin, if I am having a red skin, or I'm having acne. So these are the things that I picked up from my body, and I started healing myself through Ayurveda. And that's how I started learning more and more about Ayurveda, and finally I got to know about my constitution and how I should balance these things. There must be a lot of people, I'm sure, that who just listens to a lot of podcasts or a lot of YouTube videos about motivation, about how to motivate yourself, how to know about yourself. There are a lot of motivational speakers as well who continuously and consistently tell you that you should know your passion, you should know what you are, you should look into your soul and see what you want. But trust me guys, you'll not be able to do anything until unless your mind is fit to think. So your mind can only be fit if you are healthy, and you are healthy only if you're eating right, you are doing right things in your life. So in my next video I will talk more about how you can apply Ayurveda in your life. Till then, I hope you liked my video, and if you want to know more about it, just comment below and give me a thumbs up if you like my video. And I will see you very soon, and I will tell you how I applied in my life the science of holistic approach, and how you can change your life in a very joyful manner. Before I leave, I just want to say, keep smiling and stay healthy.